Pencil, only in math class. All right, so we're going to do multiplication of integers and division, both today. That will free us up for a round of games tomorrow. We'll play, what do we call it? Quizlet Live. Okay. No Fortnite. Quizlet Live. All right. I don't even know yet. I don't know who's running it, who's doing what.
Miss, can you make your room a Fortnite room? That's what Coach Bickham. Yeah, but all he's gonna be doing is playing. He gonna let me play. Coach Bickham might get one.
What do you have to play it?
A TV and a PlayStation. Or a computer or an Xbox.
I'll bring
you just gotta have a TV or you can use a computer or Xbox or PlayStation.
Thank you, Jesus.
I don't know. We'll see what they say.
If I get to go.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we're going to do multiplication of integers. Now, what I was told that you were taught from 6th grade, and I'm going to go over that, is you make a triangle. And this is for multiplication or division. And you have a plus sign up here and a minus sign and a minus sign. Okay? And what you did was you looked at your 2 and it said 7 times 2. You went ahead and did 7 times 2, which is what? 14. And then you have 1 positive, 1 negative, so you would cover up 1 positive and 1 negative, and that would leave you a negative sign left in the triangle, and that's what you would use for your answer choice. Is this correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. So 5 times 7 is? 35. So now they're both positive, so that makes a positive, right? What about if I had something like down on number 17? It says negative 5 times negative 1. So I cover up both my negatives because 2 negatives give me a positive, which would have been positive 5. Okay? You can use this triangle. I want you to listen to me very carefully. Okay? The thing that you need to learn in your head is that anytime you multiply 1 negative times a positive, it'll always give you a negative. 2 negatives together always give you a positive. You need to remember what I say is odd number of negatives gives you a negative. So 1 negative number gives you a negative. 3 negative numbers multiplied together gives you a negative. That's an odd number, 3. 1, 3, 5, 7, right? Even number of negative signs gives you a positive. So 2 negatives multiplied together gives you a positive. 4 gives you a positive. But you can use this triangle if that's what you've been taught. Let's look at the division worksheet that we have for today. Okay? Okay. The thing you need to remember about division, make your triangle. It's the same thing. Do a plus and a minus and a minus. Okay? All right. Let's look at this one right up here. The thing you need to remember about division is this. Division is just undoing multiplication. So if you don't know your division facts, like 12 divided by 3, what it is, think about it as multiplication. 3 times what equals 12? 4. So 3 times 4 equals 12. And then what do I do here? I cover up my 2 negatives, and what am I going to have left? A positive, so it's a positive 4. Okay? And this is just like before. You can use different colors. You can use different things to do. Yes. Okay? You mean that worksheet that you had yesterday?
The one like that, where we have the color.
Okay. This is the thing. I want you to finish today's work. Okay? Then if you have it, you could work on that, right? You'll have time today, I think, in class. If you don't, just sit here and talk and not work. Okay? All right. So any other questions? So then you would have to go and you would have to shade all the 4s, the positive 4s, just like this looks. I found 1. I found 2. That's all I found was 2. Okay? And there again, you can do this with colors. You can do this with just your pencil. But the faster you finish, the faster you're going to have extra work to do. Okay? So, that's all I have to say about the multiplication and division of integers.